A 19-year-old Gering man has been arrested for allegedly sexually assaulting a 15-year-old girl back in 2019. KNEB.TV News starts right now.
From your trusted source for news in western Nebraska and eastern Wyoming, this is KNEB.TV News. Presented by Platte Valley Companies, premier provider of financial services.
Hello, I'm Ryan Murphy. This is KNEB.TV News, powered by Platte Valley Companies. Thanks for joining me. In our top story, 19-year-old Isaiah Ramirez of Gering made his first appearance yesterday afternoon in Scottsbluff County Court on a charge of forcible first-degree sexual assault. Court documents say a forensic interview was conducted on the girl last month, who said the assault occurred following a night of cruising in August of 2019. She said Ramirez drove them north of town, parked the vehicle, and began kissing her. He then allegedly pinned her down and sexually assaulted her. Authorities were also able to obtain a search warrant for messages sent via Snapchat that alluded to the incident. Ramirez is also facing similar charges from a 2020 case where he's accused of sexually assaulting a girl who was 13 years old at the time. Sticking with the courts, as a Gering man is facing 3 felony charges for alleged electronic communications of a sexual nature nearly 2 years ago with a then 13-year-old girl. 23-year-old Angel Rojas was scheduled to make his initial appearance in Scottsbluff County Court yesterday as well on charges of child enticement by electronic device, possession of child pornography age 19 or older, and knowingly and intentional child abuse. According to an arrest affidavit, Rojas is accused of using social media from April through July of 2019 to ask for and receive videos of sexual nature of the victim, as well as asking her through multiple phone messages to have sex. Investigators say he used an alias for his online persona, but they were able to identify him by comparing photos from the victim's social media with prior investigative records. Well, coming up after the break, Bill Boyer's in with your Tuesday evening forecast. He'll have that right after this on KNEB.TV News.
At Platte Valley Bank, we believe it shouldn't cost you money to access your money. That's why we offer free ATMs anytime, anywhere. Whether you are across town or traveling abroad, there won't be an added expense to access the funds in your Platte Valley Bank account. Free ATMs are just one of the great benefits of banking with us. Stop by to talk to one of our friendly associates to discuss what else Platte Valley Bank has to offer.
New season and new fashion is in at Compliments for you and your home. Check out what's new from Tribal and Charlie B. From light layers for warm days and cool nights to reversibles that are a must-have for the season. Compliments has the style for you. With great looks come great deals. Compliments always has weekly deals to bring more style into your life. Get ahead of the trends and get the new shapes, shades, and colors this season at Compliments for you and your home. 1708 Broadway, downtown Scottsbluff.
This is KNEB.TV weather from the KNEB Storm Center, your trusted source for weather.
We're going to be dealing with partly to mostly cloudy skies early this evening. Clouds will decrease later on, and temps going to fall down into the 20s after really a pretty mild day today. Unfortunately, we had a lot of winds out there. Cool temps are coming, though cooler anyway, starting tomorrow. Friday looks like it could be another windy day, and really we see no big storm systems on the way. How about that? Above normal at 48 yesterday for a high and a morning low of just 32 degrees. Nothing in the rain gauge. Again, we're going to end February above normal and be about normal for the year. That's helped a little bit cut into our drought. If you look at the latest drought monitor, you'll see we still have severe drought conditions, but moderate drought conditions for a portion there of eastern Wyoming and then out into the Sandhills. More moderate, but we don't have the extreme conditions that we had in here earlier. 30 right now in Laramie, 45 in Denver, 36 Scottsbluff, 40s, 50s. There's a 62 in Hayes. How about that? 42 in Ogallala, 44 up in Valentine. It's 36 right now in Scottsbluff. Again, winds out of the northwest at 15 to 20, 25 miles an hour at times, and a little gusty, dropping those wind chills down into the 20s primarily for most of us. As we get on the bus tomorrow, we've got a sunshiny morning coming to you. 21 degrees. Not bad at all out there on the way to school, and on the way home in the mid-30s under partly cloudy skies. Really a very nice forecast coming for tomorrow compared to today. A little bit of a light snow flurry or snow shower. Might see just one or two of those here early this evening. Otherwise, clearing skies overnight. Winds decrease as well. Lows are going to fall down into the 20s and upper teens out here for most of us. Tomorrow, then, we're going to see a pretty good amount of sun when we average the whole day together. A few late afternoon clouds, but generally speaking, a lot more sun tomorrow and a lot less wind than what we had today, but it is highs tomorrow only in the 30s, a couple of areas near 40 degrees, and nothing really coming in the way of precip or snowfall from any of that precip tonight. It is going to be very light and minor. Decreasing winds and partly cloudy, 20 tonight for a low. Tomorrow, how about 37? Not as windy and weather, but warms relatively speaking there. Back to the rule, we may have a little bit warmer air with some southwesterly flow in here that early may be able to warm us up a little bit.
At 21st Century Equipment, we're proud to introduce the new Build Your Own tool. Build the John Deere you've been wanting and see how affordable it really is. Visit 21stcenturyequipment.net to build your own compact utility tractor, mower, or gator. It's easy to add implements, attachments, and view financing options. Build the exact tractor for your needs at a price you can afford, all from the comfort and safety of home, with the new Build Your Own tool at 21stcenturyequipment.net.
Having windows and patio doors installed by Renewal by Andersen is literally a red carpet experience. We treat your home like it is ours. We focus on the details. Renewal by Andersen windows and patio doors fit right, they keep the outside out, our 20-year warranties and great financing options are second to none. Our installers are very well-trained local experts at proper installation. Renewal by Andersen windows and patio doors, great products installed by great people. Contact us. Let's talk about your project.
Hydrozen. Unplug and recharge. What is Hydrozen? It's total body relaxation. It's total body recharge. It's floating weightless on water. Floating your aches, pains, stresses, and worries away. Hydrozen is a revolutionary new therapy using Epsom salt saturated water as a way to relax and rejuvenate your body. And it's now available in Scottsbluff. It is for most ages and has many benefits to the mind and body. Visit hydrozenfloat.com or call us at 308-63-FLOAT.
Welcome back. At least one person was injured this morning when a semi pulling a grain trailer off of Highway 71 south of Gering. First responders were called to the scene near 14th Street around 8:30 a.m., finding the trailer on its side and the semi on the roof on the north side of the roadway. The lone occupant observed by KNB News was taken from the scene to hospital by Valley Ambulance. Well, Unified Command announcing 95 new cases and 2 COVID-related deaths in the Panhandle since last reporting on February 15th. The deaths include a Sheridan County woman and a Dual County man, both in their 80s. The new cases include 43 in Scottsbluff County, 16 in Dawes County, 8 in both Morrill and Boxbutte counties, 7 in Cheyenne, 4 in Kimball, 3 in Sheridan County, 2 in both Grant and Dual counties, and 1 new case in Sioux County. PPHD officials say through yesterday, more than 14% of the adults in the Panhandle have received the COVID vaccine as they continue focusing on healthcare professionals, long-term care facilities, and adults age 65 and older. And Nebraska has launched a federally funded aid program for renters and landlords who have lost income due to the pandemic, but residents of the state's 2 largest counties will not be eligible. The program, managed by the Nebraska Investment Finance Authority, offers a maximum of 15 months of rental or mortgage assistance per applicant, up to $20,000. State officials say it's only available to tenants who make 80% or less of their county's median income and who can show that they are unable to pay rent because of a financial hardship caused by the pandemic or they're at risk of becoming homeless. Douglas and Lancaster counties will have their own programs. Well, straight ahead, Shabella Guzman catches up with District 2 Congressman Don Bacon. She'll have more from the Ag Desk right after this.
This year, W2 means we double. Reganis Auto Center will double your down payment on any pre-owned vehicle on their lot. Turn $500 into $1,000. Turn $1,500 into $3,000. Use that money to get out of your lease or a vehicle you owe too much on, or to lower your monthly payments. For a limited time only, double your down payment only at Reganis Auto Center on East Overland and East 27th Street in Scotts Bluff. Your volume discount dealer.
This chair is way too big. It's perfect for us. This one's tiny. That's 'cause it's mine. Hey, this chair is just right. This bed is way too hard. It's perfect for me. This bed is way too soft. Just what I needed. This bed is just right. So come on over to Leith Heads.
For more than 162 years, FNBO has been with you where you are. A bank committed to helping you earn more and save more, so you can do more, both big and small. It's what you can expect from the Great Big Small Bank.
This is KNEB.TV Ag News from the FNBO Ag Desk. FNBO, the Great Big Small Bank.
Congressman Don Bacon of Nebraska's 2nd District was in the Panhandle and visited with commodity group representatives at a round table in Garrine. The group brought up the Fort Laramie Canal breach from 2019 and the continued issues of repair and funding. Bacon says reclamation needs to take more responsibility.
So we're going to call the reclamation organization because I think they're wrong for slow rolling the repairs. They own this. They need to be leaned forward and find a way to make these fixes. So by the slow bureaucratic movement on this, you're hurting farmers out here in western Nebraska. So I heard the concerns from folks here that of the impact of the water and the irrigation. And so my commitment to them, I'm going to call them the reclamation organization ASAP. I'm going to work with Adrian Smith to see how we can move in concert. And I'll work with Deb Fisher on this as well, but it's unsatisfactory.
Agriculture has seen some aid come from COVID-19, and Bacon says there still needs to be continued support as the economy gets back on track.
On the positive side, we're seeing a rise in prices for a lot of our commodities, but a lot of the federal programs are going to start tapering off from COVID, and so there's concern, how do we layer that in? Because in the end, we can't continue doing COVID support. We got to taper that off. So we talk about how can we do that smartly. You just can't pull the plug.
Bacon has been named as ranking member of the House Agriculture Committee's Subcommittee on Nutrition, Oversight, and Department Operations. The Nebraska Dry Bean Commission hosted the meeting at the Weborg Center in Garrine.
For more than 162 years, FNBO has been with you where you are. A bank committed to helping you earn more and save more, so you can do more, both big and small. It's what you can expect from the Great Big Small Bank.
The Verizon family is full of frowns because they're spending too much for their unlimited data and phones, while the Viero family is all smiles because they're getting 4 lines of unlimited data with 2 free Apple iPhone SE for mom and dad and 2 free LG K31 smartphones for the kids, all for just $100 a month. They're saving so much, they're able to get Fido. Find out how you can too at Viero.com or your nearest Viero store. Viero Wireless, keeping you connected.
When it comes to helping local folks with the loans and financial advice they need, we don't horse around. Our only goal is to help you and your family achieve your financial goals with the right loans and savings products. So if you want to bank with people that care about you and your financial needs, stop by or give us a call. First State Bank. We're big on you. Member FDIC. online at fsbcentral.com.
Well, let's take a look what's happening on today's community calendar. That's a look at today's community calendar, brought to you by First State Bank, honoring those who give back. Nominate your community champion at fsbcentral.com.
Western CPAP Supply has earned an impeccable professional reputation within the Wyoming and Western Nebraska region. Helping you get a good night's sleep is our passion. Our amazing team understands sleep disorders from a personal and professional level. We use CPAPs and BiPAPs too, and sometimes it just helps to work with people who share common ground. Our accredited CPAP supply company is approved by Medicare and Medicaid and is in network with every major insurance company in the region. Western CPAP Supply. We're here to help.
At Platte Valley Bank, we offer loans with competitive rates and quick decisions from our experienced lenders. Our team works hard to get to know you and your business. From ag to auto, home loans, and everything in between, we're here to help. Stop by Platte Valley Bank or apply online to find the loan that is right for you today.
And finally tonight, a Nebraska nonprofit gathered at the state capitol today to urge state lawmakers to enact medical cannabis law and reform the state's ballot initiative process. The group, Nebraska Families for Medical Cannabis, hosted a press conference with parents, patients, legislators, and other allies urging lawmakers to pass current legislation aimed at allowing medical marijuana in the state. Speakers included mothers whose children have been diagnosed with epilepsy, as well as State Senators Anna Wishart and Adam Moorfeld. Well, that does it for us this time. Thank you so much for tuning in. Stay safe out there, and we'll see you here next time.